Welcome to another episode of Action Video Game Talk, and this is another E3 episode, and this one is covering the massive Microsoft press conference. Massive because there was a lot of things talked about, announced, and stuff like that. I'm going to try and get through most of them. I don't know if I'll be able to within the time I'm usually giving these episodes, so let's hop right into it. The show starts off revealing the Xbox One S. Yes, the slimmer Xbox One, where it's going to have a 2 terabyte hard drive, 40% smaller, HDR gaming. It's going to be $300 and available in August. That last thing right there, available in August, is the biggest shocker right now. That's 2 months. There was images leaked like yesterday before the first press conference for E3 started, leaks of the images of this new slimmer Xbox One. And here it is, we see it. It's the same images, it's still white, and it is smaller, just like it was leaked. The price, $300, that's an awesome price right there. I mean, I'm hoping that, I doubt that off the bat when they first release them, they probably won't come bundled with any games, but I would love to see some of them bundled with games, at least later on. I mean, they probably could when it gets close to like November, December. After that, we get a look at Gears 4. Now, I don't know if this was already talked about or not, but the release date for Gears 4 is November 11th this year. That I didn't know about. I thought they were still working on it and still will be working on it. But Gears 4 will also be part of this Xbox Play Anywhere program. It's a program where you purchase it one time and can play it across Xbox One and Windows 10 and save it on both ways. Now, they talked about the new Horde mode, which the crowd loved hearing about that. Just mentioning that the Horde mode is going to be in it. During the gameplay that they showed off, it was awfully brutal, and there was one point that I was really shocked by. Your lead protagonist character picked up a gun, well, rifle gun, not just your normal chainsaw type of rifle that you have, but this one shoots out little saws, the little round saws. They were shooting those out and cutting the enemies in half, and technically in multiple pieces too. That was awesome. The last bit of, I guess, cinematic Gears of War game-wise that they showed, Marcus is still around, even though you're playing as his son. Because it reveals a door opening and Marcus sitting there saying, "Welcome home." That was just wow. From what I've been hearing, and I think I read this in in Game Informer, that Marcus probably isn't alive still. So I don't know if this is like a part of a dream sequence, or maybe if it's just a flashback or a hallucination. I don't know. But the last Gears of War item that they did reveal, not gameplay-wise, Gears of War-wise, is that there will be a Gears of War Elite Xbox One controller that's going to be released as well. Wow. I'm afraid of, I am afraid of how much that will actually cost. Because we all know you can probably buy maybe 2 or 3 normal Xbox One controllers for the price of a standard Elite controller. So it's like, this will probably cost about the same amount as an Xbox One, if not more, for this Elite Gears of War controller. After that, we go on to Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct, they say that it's been known for having guest characters, and they're going to include another one. General Ram from Gears of War. Yes, an actual character from Gears of War is going into Killer Instinct. I think this is supposed to be for the Season 3 of Killer Instinct, not for the Season 2. And they also bring up that the Season 3 of Killer Instinct will also be part of the Xbox Play Anywhere program. After that, they go into Forza Horizon 3, which is somehow going to take place in Australia. Also going to be part of the Xbox Play Anywhere program. Dated for September 27th this year. Then we get a little clip about some of the additional characters in this game called Recore. After that, we get some Final Fantasy 15. Now, they show, well, not just show, but play off a demo special mission titled Trial of Titan. And it's more or less your normal guys, the regular crew guys, fighting off against what appears to be more or less a giant titan that apparently the army that you're originally supposed to fight against seems to be fighting it as well. So I don't know what's going on there, but the end of the gameplay that they showed off, they froze up the titan's hand and broke it, and that's where it cut off. So once again, Final Fantasy 15 is looking awesome. The weird thing is, most of the stuff that they're showing for the Microsoft press conference is looking awesome and fun at the same time. Hopefully, PlayStation will be able to one-up it. Hopefully. After that, they had a bit of the Division Underground DLC that's coming out. Then Battlefield, and they were talking about how people with Xbox One and EA Access can play it on October 13th. Now, I remember it being there's supposed to be like an early edition that you can reserve and pre-order, but I'm guessing what they're talking about, this play on October 13th, this might be just for the digital version of the game. And then they showed off the same trailer that they showed off from the EA press conference. Next, they go into some Xbox Live stuff. Which, this stuff they kind of introduced a few new things and a few, more than borrowed from PlayStation. They finally got around to bringing in background music that you can listen to while gaming. There is a Cortana that you can now have on Xbox One that they did introduce in Windows 10. They're introducing clubs. Considering how long this press conference was, I don't quite remember what the clubs feature was. But the one after that they announced was looking for a group. Now this is what I kind of joked with William Bush, who was also posting some updates on the Fan Night website as well, that I was trying to do as well. But I joked with him saying, oh look, it's looking for a group, aka the communities on PlayStation 4. And after that, they announced Arena for Xbox Live. Arena is going to be, I guess, tournament battles that they're going to have. And with it, they said that the first game that they're going to be using this Arena thing on Xbox Live was going to be the FIFA game that's coming out, FIFA 17. Now, they didn't give an actual date as to when this Xbox Live additional features are happening, so I wouldn't be surprised if they'd be like popping out as soon as possible, or at least as soon as they finish them up. After that, they went into Minecraft, which is weird, saying that people can actually now play across iOS, Android, and Windows 10 with the friendly update. And also talking about how Gear VR, the Minecraft realms, and there's also texture packs that's going to be useful across the game, across multiple things. Now, none of this actually... I was kind of hoping that they would actually bring up some info for the Minecraft game on the Xbox One. Then again, they could also bring up Minecraft stuff when Sony does their press conference as well. But with this info working for Windows 10, I'm guessing in some ways it will probably carry over into the Xbox One edition of Minecraft as well. Here's something that was kind of a bit unexpected and out of nowhere. Apparently there's going to be custom colored Xbox One controllers that you can make, where you can change the colors of the faceplate of the controller, the buttons, the thumbsticks, and even have like a name on it. This was weird. When they started showing this clip of this stuff happening, it's like, wait, Microsoft is doing custom controllers now? Oh god. Which, I kind of like the idea, but I wish they would have done it for the Xbox 360 controllers, instead of just waiting around for whenever they reveal or release a Chrome controller, or, oh look, we're going to release a red controller. Now, apparently you can customize these colors in your Xbox One controller, get it, and figure it out only on the Xbox website, which I think was like xbox.com. If you're able to find the actual video of this on YouTube, you might actually give a link to the actual website to go to specifically. Next up, they showed what appeared to be somewhat of a sequel to Limbo called Inside, which is going to be released on June 29th. But because of that, they also revealed that Limbo itself is going to be free for Xbox One. Now, also with this announcement, they revealed some more independent games for Xbox. And then they got around to the Ark game, which is kind of some dinosaur stuff. I've never really tried it, but they said that the Ark game will be part of the Xbox Play Anywhere program across Windows 10 and Xbox One. And then they showed off a weird game called We Happy Few, which I'm gonna have to say you're gonna have to check out the video of what they showed there to actually understand it, if you can. I know I couldn't quite understand it. And then we have the CG Projekt people, the people behind the Witcher games, come out. They announced Gwent, the Witcher card game, because so many people were playing the card games more than the Witcher game, or the Witcher 3 game. So they say that it will have a single-player campaign, and it will have a closed beta in September. Also, they do have a website that you probably can check out either on their own website or probably by way of Microsoft, or probably any trailer of it, where you can actually sign up for the beta, probably for the PC. So if you were into and enjoyed playing the card game within The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, you might want to hop onto this. The next video that they started showing was weird. They had a what was the guy's name? The bad guy from Tekken, the Hinshuku guy, and he was like meditating and gets interrupted by Akuma from Street Fighter. Yeah, this happens and they start battling. So in which case, do you think, oh, here's that other Tekken X Street Fighter game that we were promised? But no. No. No, instead, when the gameplay battle is over, the screen shows Tekken 7. Thanks for the cock tease, Bandai Namco. So, it is going to have a new story mode. They're projecting early 2017 for Tekken 7. For some odd reason, I forgot how exactly they said this, but Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is supposed to be free for the games with gold. So, I don't know if it's going to mean now or if they're meaning like this week. So, if you're able to, go check on the marketplace, and if you got the games with gold membership, check to see if this game is free to purchase and pick up. I'm just wondering why the fuck would they show a video of Akuma invading a Tekken game? Especially if we're kind of expecting a Tekken X Street Fighter game coming out. Because they did promise it, and then they said they were going to push it back and put it on hold. Because they revealed a Tekken 7. Yeah. I don't know why, it just confuses the fuck out of me. Next, we get some kind of trailer for Dead Rising 4. And it does show the Frank West guy in the same city that the mall was in the first game. And actually back in the mall. And it's Christmas music is playing during this whole trailer thing. And you're seeing your character, going through destroying zombies, stuff like that. And, yeah, this is going to be another Xbox One, Windows 10 exclusive game. They didn't say Xbox Play Anywhere. So, this might just be a console and PC only, not a cross-playing one. Now, for some reason, while they were showing this trailer for Dead Rising 4, they were panned back. They were getting the shots of the crowd watching it. They didn't really have a close-up of the video itself, so you might have to watch this trailer when it's available on its own. But they did have a release on it. They said holiday 2000, I'm guessing 16, but because the stupid camera crew decided to have a pan-back camera to shoot it from, you couldn't see jack shit. Same issue happened with the Skyrim release, or Skyrim announcement. It's like, oh, guess what? We're looking at the trailer. Guess what? Pan back, and you can't see the actual release date. The fuck? Could somebody please fire the camera crew? Especially the idiots in the truck that are making these decisions. It's like, okay, cut to camera 23. What? But you can't see what's going on. Cut to camera 23 now. Okay. It's just stupid. Okay, after that, they showed off a game called Scalebound, which we've kind of heard of. With this reveal, well, kind of reveal, kind of not, but they were showing off co-op gameplay. Now, when I was watching this co-op gameplay stuff for Scalebound, for some odd reason, I remember a game a long while back called Legend of Dragoon. And I know there probably will be a lot of people hating on this idea, but this feels like what Legend of Dragoon could be, or should be in this generation, even though it's not made by Square Enix. But during the co-op gameplay, it was shown, oh yeah, this game's going to be part of the Xbox Play Anywhere. This Scalebound, what they showed with they were attacking a weird scorpion-like crab creature. Because I think there was like 4 or 5 different people and dragon-like creatures attacking this creature. So, it did look like an epic game. I mean, I just kind of wish it wasn't only on Xbox. I wish they could have brought it over to PlayStation 4 as well, but if we're lucky, maybe they will eventually, if we're lucky. After this, we get introduced to Rare with Sea of Thieves. And this one looked interesting. I mean, they were showing actual gameplay from two teams from Rare playing it. And actual, in-game gameplay. So we're seeing all the stuff that you can do, all the side stuff, all the main stuff. You can board the ship, you can control the lowering the mast and stuff, raising anchor. And then they were showing another team that was like in a pub or something, getting drunk, and then trying to get to their ship in a drunken manner. Okay, this looks like a fun game, especially if you're able to do stuff like this. And then it came to when they finally meet up, the two teams, and doing actual battle, ship to ship cannon fire battle, which looked an awful lot. Well, to me, it looked an awful lot like what they did with the Assassin's Creed: The Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, as far as like the cannon fire and the battles that way. Not exactly boarding from one ship to another, but no, just the cannon fire stuff. It looked a lot like that to me. I would love a game like this. This looks like fun. After that, we get more or less a cinematic trailer. And we see a car running over some zombies. We see what looks like a community growing from a zombie apocalypse. And we see somebody getting trapped in the middle of nowhere with zombies approaching, shooting a flare gun. And then the people who were in the car see the flare in the sky, go chasing off after it to where it is, and then we get the title of this trailer, the game that this trailer is supposed to be for. Guess what? State of Decay 2. So yeah, we're getting a sequel to State of Decay. And it did have a 2017 year at least. Afterwards from that, we go into Halo Wars 2. That is also Xbox One and Windows 10 exclusive. Duh. They're currently set for February 21st, 2017 for a release date. It's going to be another Xbox Play Anywhere. Oh, yeah. So is the Sea of Thieves. That's an Xbox Play Anywhere too. And Halo Wars 2 is going to have a week-long beta starting June 13th, when this happened, to June 20th. So people, if you want to sign up for the beta, actually it's not signing up, you can actually probably find it on the marketplace. Probably find a marketplace and the Windows store. So if you're able to go there, maybe download the beta or however way you can get that, grab it and give it a try. This game was one of those, for me, this is one of these weird ones that I never thought I would actually give a shot, but when I did, I wasn't too disappointed. The Halo War, the first Halo War game is not, the Halo War games are not your standard Halo games. They're not shooters. They're just, oh yeah, guess what? Click here, create something here, create some guys, some soldiers, send the soldiers here, create some more soldiers, create some resources, stuff like that. Those type of games, yeah. This is one of the, I think, only 2 games that I've enjoyed doing that type of gameplay with. It was Halo Wars, and I think there was a Lord of the Rings one that I enjoyed playing in that style. So, I don't think I'm going to give this a shot because of 2 reasons. 1, I don't have an Xbox One. 2, I don't think I want to try it again because my heart isn't really into those type of games anymore. So the final thing that they reveal is this new all-powerful, the closest that they're going to try to get the truest form of 4K gaming, graphics, visuals, and more or less the heaviest gameplay power that you're going to have in a console, called Project Scorpio. And they've been talking about this for a while. There's been talks about this system for a long while, and you only see actually see a little peek of it in the video that they showed. You didn't really get a full, clear shot of the system, at least from what I saw. And this Project Scorpio, they're saying that it will be out holiday 2017. Now, between now and then, they could change the name on this thing. But then again, we're still waiting for Nintendo to change the name on the NX system anyway. And the final bit of info that they did reveal is all games, accessories, downloads, all this stuff will be working on all 3 versions of the Xbox One systems. They'll all work with the standard Xbox One, the Xbox One Slim, and the Project Scorpio. This is one thing that they definitely needed to make very clear, because that is one thing that would definitely have buried them, especially it being tied down to one specific system. But instead, they announced that you have open options. Every game's going to work on all of them. If you want to go with the 4K stuff, go with this Project Scorpio. If you want to just be like a standard gamer, just go with the standard Xbox One or the Xbox One Slim. That's simple. So it's like, wow, they're actually doing this shit right for once. And considering that what we've had previously with the EA and Bethesda press conferences, oh my god, this one blew them out of the water. I mean, a lot of these games we heard about could have been talked about during this press conference, and we knew that they would. There were some that we weren't expecting. That should be it for this episode. Down below, I will have the links to Facebook page. I'll probably have links for the fan night stuff as well. Later on, I will have the clips up for the separate clips from this, which might be a lot, so kind of bear with it if you will. So until next time, bye.